Today is December 8th, and we are on the eve of the baseball winter meetings. We have another live show for ya. Here it is me and Chris and Jeff and all that. And we will be talking about what's going on with Gerrit Cole. Gerrit Cole, Cole World. Let's go. And let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and break this down today on this Sunday. And who's excited?
Let's do it. Great way to stay in shape.
Sometimes I'm like thinking about stuff to talk about, and then it just doesn't.
When the time comes, it
just doesn't roll. It's like I'm thinking about it. I'm like, if I say this, I feel like it's not gonna come out the way I want it to. Anyway,
it's like studying for a test and then
like literally failing.
Like blank. Like, oh shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, welcome to the Pinstripe Strong podcast. It is your boy Joes McFly, joined by my co-host
Chris McFly.
Produced by my brother,
the young god.
Okay. All right. He has no mic yet, so he did. He murmured young god Jeff, I guess. So,
he whispered it.
Yes. So it's today. Today's December 8th. And
it's already over.
What's over?
The year's over. The year's over, yeah. What's it? Second week of
the year's
December.
Over. We're not going to talk about that yet.
Not yet.
But yeah, baseball winter meetings start this week, and Gerrit Cole and some Gardner news, and just bringing you your weekly report. Pinstripe Strong wise. This is volume 6, episode 60, Chris.
60,
and we still haven't had a guest
at all.
Does Ram count as a guest? Ram doesn't count.
No.
Well, and then I did do a John Boy joint episode. Does that count?
No. No. Well, we need a guest on the Pinstripe Strong.
Yeah, we need a guest in the Pinstripe Strong podcast.
He subbed in because I was out.
Okay.
And Jeff too.
Yeah, so he's kind of like not a guest.
He's not. He's no.
Okay.
No,
damn. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a guest.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get a guest.
So yeah, we got some good stuff coming out here. Jeff is producing the show. We're live on YouTube once again. So hello to everybody out there on YouTube.
The Pinstripe Strong Army.
And thank you for everybody that's listening everywhere, whether it's you can find us on all of the podcast formats, whether it's Apple, everything like that. And I don't want to name all of Spotify, Anchor, everything.
I don't want to name all of them,
but I'm going to name all of them. Let me see. What am I forgetting? Oh, guys, this episode, of course, is brought to you by, as all of them, presented by John Boy Media. Go to johnboymedia.com right now to get your Pinstripe Strong merch.
Yes.
I believe we're running a sale right now. I'm not sure.
Beanies.
But there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff, editorials, videos, breakdowns, everything like that. Some more news coming down the pike. And some interesting stuff, but go to John Boy Media to get all of the website and news and updates and everything like that now.
Facts.
All right, so yeah, I think that's so. Oh, follow me at Joes McFly on Twitter and Instagram. Follow Chris
McFly 28 on IG and Twitter.
And follow Jeff, who's producing the show in the background, and just type in and all that shit. I don't know what he's typing right now. I can't see anything, so I'm not going to vouch for it. There's some typos. Got nothing to do with me. Follow him at Young God Jeff. And follow, of course, the Pinstripe Strong Instagram and Twitter page at Pinstripe Strong. And you can also like us on Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't promote that. At Pinstripe Strong. So there is a page out there, which I don't even know how to manage, but right now I'm still working on that.
Yeah.
We may get a social media manager. Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
But Chris, how you doing, man?
Doing good, man. I'm doing good. I don't know, this story that this. I mean, we're gonna get into it, but I was in a little bit of pain. The cold could be, it's a B. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm a curse. The cold is a bitch.
Were you gonna say it's a B?
Yeah. I was gonna say it's a B. The cold is a bitch.
Stop.
But then
that's like when you say hot cocoa.
Yeah, hot cocoa. The cold is a B.
No.
Nah,
it's a cold as a B.
But when I seen that news of Gerrit Cole, I don't know, I instantly warmed up. I'm like, wait a minute.
But what news, Chris? Because there's a lot of news, and we're gonna talk about it, of course, later on in Legs or No Legs.
That's right.
Brought to you by you.
The fans. No, but he Rob Clapper, clap off. So that guy, he said He
Well,
tweeted out.
Yeah, the offer. But then there's also, like, throughout the week, do you want to start from the beginning, though? Because I feel like there's been a whole timeline.
Let's just start from the beginning.
Hold on, are you going to finish telling me how you're doing? Cause
No. I mean, I'm listen, man. I'm good. There's no there's no update on Chris. Chris is good. Chris is here live in studio. How Joe doing though?
I'm doing good.
All right, man. So listen. Gerrit Cole, man.
Star Wars. I'm watching Star Wars. A lot of Star Wars right now, all season.
Yeah. You've been tweeting a lot about Star Wars.
Yeah, because I'm watching it all from the beginning, and
Yeah.
maybe I'm late to the party. I don't know, but I've been watching it.
Maybe.
Well, I don't care. All right, whatever.
Maybe I'm late to the party, but the movie's been out for 40 years.
I know,
maybe I'm late.
but I watched it, and I watched it in chronological order, and I started from the beginning, and I ended, whatever, from episode 1. People say, "Oh, you're watching it the wrong way, bro." I'm like, yo, I watch it how I want. Yeah, get out of here, bro. Like
there's no rules to this.
Yeah, like who cares? It's like, bro, if I want to start from 8 and work my way backwards, I do that.
That would be stupid though.
I would be very dumb.
I mean, there is a dumb way.
There is a
dumb way.
That's my opinion. There's no such thing.
Fuck that.
There's no such thing as a bad opinion until there is one. We'll table that until we have to talk about that again.
And since Twitter became a thing, it's been a lot of stupid,
bunch of bad takes. But yeah, other than that, that's mostly what I've been doing. This week is gonna be hectic for me because Michelle's going away on a trip, and then I am taking care of the kids dolo and doing all that stuff. So it's all right.
It's all right, man.
Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. But yeah,
there's always gonna be a drop.
But yeah, that's basically where it's at. So
there's always gonna be a drop when you say let's do it.
Yeah, I know. Well, but what's the news for this week? What do we have that we've talked about this week with the Yankees? Has there been a lot of news, or has been more like?
I think a lot of speculation.
What happened this week?
I think it's more speculation than.
Yeah, I think it's been that. We had some Gardner stuff.
But again, is it concrete? Does it have legs?
Well, it does because Hal Steinbrenner, and guys, the thing to watch in the offseason, to read the tea leaves. Of course, listening to all of Brian Cashman's interviews and whatever it is. But the things to watch in the offseason is that Yankees hot stove. Because you can tell, right? You can tell. Mm-hmm. Last year, we're like, oh my God, Machado, Harper, everybody's thinking about it. And then you're hearing Jack Curry say, whoa, listen, the Yankees acknowledged their talent, and they're going to acquire them at their price. Right?
Right.
They said that for Corbin. They said that for Machado. We're going to acquire at our price. And then this year is the whole total like, hey, it's like you're sounding the alarms. Like, let's go. We need to get this shit done. There's a whole bunch of urgency.
There's a lot of freaking urgency right now.
Was this week that just passed where the Yankees... Oh, yeah, that's part of it. Yankees went out there early. We didn't talk about that in the last podcast.
No, we didn't.
Where the Yankees went out...
That's the beginning of it.
It is. That is the beginning of it.
That's the beginning.
Yankees go out...
On your hope.
Yankees go out on Tuesday and meet with Gerrit Cole. Mm-hmm. Wednesday meet with Strasburg, and they met with them earlier, a week ahead of the winter meetings. And people were like, guys, there's nothing to look into there. The Yankees are really doing their due diligence. There's not really, come on.
Due diligence.
Yeah. The baseball winter meetings are over there in the West Coast, so it's not something like, come on, it's not something to be excited about. Wrong. First of all, the Yankees didn't go out there because it was like some sort of happenstance or convenience, because the Yankees went out there for those meetings and then took their ass back to New York because, of course, Cashman was jumping off of buildings, which we'll talk about in a second. So it's not like they went out there to stay out there or whatever it is, or they met on Saturday because then the winter meeting starting on Monday. No, they went out there specifically to go meet them in their home where they're comfortable, wherever they met or whatever it is, so that they can show them, we value you. You're at the top of our list, especially with Gerrit Cole.
Right.
So what do you think about that, Chris?
It was annoying to me because people took a lot of, and I shouldn't say surprisingly enough, but surprisingly, a lot of Yankee fans like took this shit very lightly. Like, bro, do you not remember '09? Like, do you not remember?
I don't know if lightly is the word. It's been weird. It's been like a whole trust thing. Like,
Yeah.
it feels like the fans don't trust the front office and the ownership.
But I get it.
Do you? Because what has this ownership really done to make you not trust them?
You know what? A lot of fans are, talking about, Max Scherzer, Justin Verlander, right? And then what happened last year with Patrick Corbin? They don't see it as a whole where the Yankees go out there and get the man that they want or get the player that they want.
Mm-hmm.
They see it as recently, well, the Yankees haven't really done much to
But who has been out there
solidify
like
the
that?
pitching.
And who's been out there like that? And it just seems like
There hasn't been somebody like Gerrit Cole.
Right,
in
there
free
hasn't.
agency.
And it just seems to me like last year, Corbin wasn't that guy for them. Like how Gerrit Cole is this year.
Right.
Where they feel like, yo, we're going to sell out this guy at the top of the rotation.
Right.
Like, we know this for sure. And you could tell that it's different energy, obviously, it's night and day energy between Corbin and Gerrit Cole.
Right.
Right? With the way that the team obviously feels about them. But people feel like, it almost feels like they don't trust the front office.
They don't trust the front office. They don't trust Cashman. And listen, a lot of Yankee fans, they trash Cashman. I'm like, bro, like, you don't understand, man. Like, I don't think it's fair that the flack that he gets, because Cashman has done some, and we talk about it like, oh, Cashman always wants to be somebody over the head. I don't think that's the case. I think it's more like the opportunity presents itself and he's gonna go take advantage of it, as opposed to him wanting to always be on top.
Right.
And right now he's showing, listen, this is the guy. This is the guy that we've been wanting for the past 11, 12 years. We finally have the opportunity to just get him for money.
Since he was born.
Yeah, since
The Yankees wanted him.
since he was born, the king that was promised, right?
The king that was promised.
That's him, Gerrit Cole. And I think people should put more stock into the fact that Cashman and his squad, Matt Blake, Aaron Boone, Andy Pettitte, like they basically they had the goons go in there, like everybody went in there,
full
like,
court press.
Yeah, Cole, you're the guy that we want. They even saw Strasburg out there, like, yo, Stras, hey, Cole, Stras, Sevy. You know what I mean? We got Judge, we got Torres, we got this team. We're ready to win right now. You want another MVP? You want another World Series MVP? Let's go. You know what I mean? And I love that. And oh yeah, he went to California. The winter meetings is over there right now. Yeah, but then he has shit to take care of.
No.
He went there a week in advance. Yeah. Came back to New York. Spider-Man he Spider-Man the shit out this building. Then now he's going back to San Diego.
Yep.
Santiago. And to finish it up, and I don't know, I feel like we should, this should be taken more serious. I understand some Yankee fans, they're a little weary about it, but it's okay to be excited for this.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It's exciting because it feels like the Yankees are all in with this shit, and they're like, and you're hearing reports. Right. From different people. Let me see what I can find here. Where you're hearing reports from different people where they're saying the Yankees, won't, they're out here. They're putting so much priority on it. It's almost like they feel like they won't be stopped for this.
They won't be stopped. I mean, there was something
and the fact that the owner Steinbrenner said, I've okayed. I've okayed it.
Look, Andy Martino. Several agents say Yankees appear to have backburnered other business. We'll try to finish Gerrit Cole negotiations.
Yeah, so everything right now is on the back burner right now until we get this, something situated with this, because this is our primary focus, our primary target.
It is.
So it's crazy because remember in the beginning of the offseason with the first interviews, it's like, well, we didn't lose because of pitching. We were a little afraid with those quotes. Like, come on, let's not fall into those traps.
But that's why everything, you can't really. When they say things like that, we learn every single time that you can't really fall into that, because they're not trying to shoot themselves. It
got me nervous though.
It got me nervous, but you can't. Honest. They're not going to shoot themselves in the leg and be like, yeah, now that Cashman got the okay from Howe, he's like, all right, like you said, full court press. Like, all right, we want you. This is what we're going to give you, and that's basically it. So it was very exciting to hear to hear how urgent, how aggressive the Yankees are right now on the market.
Yeah, now I do think that Gerrit Cole is gonna go to whoever pays him the most now,
Yeah,
because it feels like he this whole West Coast geography bias shit is, I think, is bullshit.
Yeah.
Right. I think that he's really gonna go to wherever he's gonna get paid the most.
And what was it that they said? They said that his priority is winning as well.
Winning as well. Whoever's gonna, not only the money, of course, the money has to be there, but the priority has to be also winning, or a place to where he can be able to win.
So let me ask you this question: If you're Gerrit Cole,
yeah,
Joe Cole, right?
Joe Cole,
and you had the layout, the Angels lineup, the system and everything like that. Obviously, you're a West Coast guy. And then you have the Yankees. You've been a Yankee fan for many years. Obviously, the picture of 2001 and all that crap, whatever. But you see the system, you see the team, you see what they're about, 27 championships, all of that, 100 games last year, ALCS and all that. You as Gerrit Cole, what do you choose?
Well, if he's really about the West Coast,
mm-hmm.
then I'm choosing the Dodgers over the Angels.
Any day.
Right? Because it's kind of like you're choosing if you're over there, it's kind of like you're choosing the Mets over the
the Yankees.
The Yankees, right? Like, how does that happen?
Right.
But I'm not, that's what I would choose, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it was that. But if we're talking about everything that you spoke about and the money's there, and they're showing you that it's there or whatever it is, and you know that the Yankees first-class organization, there's
mm-hmm.
stuff that they do behind the scenes that players on record have said that has made them, like Zach Britton has said that that's the reason why they signed here,
right.
Then you're looking at the Yankees, right? And, of course, I'm not biased. I'm not biased. It's not like I'm a Yankee fan or anything, but...
This is not a Yankee podcast.
It's not a Yankee podcast. But, that's basically what I'm saying. It's like, I'm probably going to choose the Yankees because that's what I see there. Mm-hmm. Now, and especially he grew up a Yankee fan, if that means anything, if that factors into that. Yankees before. Like, obviously, how many times do you want the Yankees to show that they've been interested in you?
Exactly.
Right?
Like,
all the way back.
Since college.
All right? The doctor is delivering you. The Yankees are there. You're seeing,
mm-hmm.
You're seeing Mr. Steinbrenner there in the delivery room talking to the doctor, saying, okay, is he okay? Anything that you need, let me know. Gifts being delivered. Boom. Finally get started in school. They have no problems with money, but, the Yankees
mm-hmm.
send a nice little gift basket to say, here's some school books, just some school books for you. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing for you. And then
here's a bat.
Finally,
here's a glove.
Yeah, graduates high school.
Here's a Yankee jersey.
And the Yankees are like, yo, we're drafting you. They show up with a blank check. Yo, whatever you want, B. You just come to us, just put it in there, man. We want you. And then it's like, our son's going to college, we value education. Okay, fine. You know what? We'll be back. We haven't left. We've been here, all right? We'll be back. Fast forward. You get drafted by the Pirates. Yankees send a congratulations notice to you and your family. We're happy for you, we're not infringing on anything, but we're just saying congrats to you.
It's a great organization.
Yeah, blah, blah. Thank the Pirates, great job for you guys. You guys, phenomenal draft pick. We drafted him a couple of years ago, but, he chose to go back to high school. We respect that decision. Everything all amicable. Everything all like real nice. Fast forward, Pirates make it public trying to trade for him. Yankees on record. We're trying to get Cole. We want Cole. We trade for him. Damn. Just missed him. Whatever it is. Whatever the circumstance. Ends up going to Houston. He's a free agent now. Wouldn't that be some shit, Chris? if Brian Cashman shows up to the meeting and the first thing he says is, with the same blank check. Remember this one?
Ooh.
Just throws it right on his lap. We back, baby. What's good now? The same blank check from college, and then Cole's like, "Wow, that's all you got." Yo, you see that? Yeah, he's looking at Boris like, "Wow, you see that's the same shit." That's crazy.
George Steinbrenner's signature.
Yeah, you see that? He puts it right on the table. He says, "Remember this? We back. We back like we never left, because we never left. We been here. So what's good? What we doing? What you want? What you want?
You want a jet?
Yeah, you want money?
You want a condo?
Hey, what do you want? Or what do you want us to do? Just let us know. You got it.
It's yours.
All right? It's yours.
It's yours. It's yours.
The world is yours. The world is yours.
Exactly, it's yours.
But yo, seriously, the Yankees been on him. Like, they've been showing this. Everybody else is just new dudes, B. The Angels, you just new dudes. You just got to the party. You know what I mean?
What we got? Trout?
Yeah.
So
Whatever. Pujols?
He's done.
Otani? The guy who has still yet to pitch in Yankee Stadium because for some reason it conveniently just still
never stays on the field.
That's what you're doing? What, the Dodgers? Okay. So? But who been here from the get? All right? Right here. NY, baby. New York across the chest just like the best.
All day,
Except for the mess.
Except for, yeah.
Except for the mess.
Oh, you rhymed, yo.
Like that, right?
You rhymed, yeah.
Oh, shit. Let's go. Nah, but seriously, that's just what it is, man. Damn, imagine he showed him that blank check, that same one.
You hyped yourself up with your own story.
Yeah, that shit was good. That's the scenario.
That was some good shit.
That was good shit.
Nah, but what I love about it, I mean, we mentioned it. What I loved about it is Andy Pettitte.
Andy Pettitte. I heard he was a hit
Andy
in
Pettitte.
both meetings.
And,
We didn't even talk about Strasburg yet.
Yeah, we didn't talk about shots.
What did they talk about?
I mean, is there something to talk about?
What?
Andy Pettitte, man. That guy. He has charm, man. Andy Pettitte has charm.
He does. He
But
has he goes over there with his nice,
he got
good
he got that Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas accent. It just kind of rolls off the tongue like molasses. Just really nice. And
Yeah.
like a thick kind of accent. Like just kind of gravitate toward.
It does.
Just
Very
makes
strong.
you so strong.
Strong.
So strong.
Country strong.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, man. Andy Pettitte was a hit. And Cole.
I love it. I love it.
Cole was a big fan. Huge fan of Andy Pettitte.
Yeah.
I wonder how he came in, though. I wonder if he came in like a surprise.
First of all,
was
this
it a
is what
surprise?
happened. Came in, Cashman comes in, shakes Scott Boras' hand, you know what I mean? Also shakes, probably gives a kiss on the cheek to Gerrit Cole's wife, how you doing, whatever, yeah, shakes Gerrit Cole's hand. As soon as he sits down, before Cashman sits down, puts the blank check in front of him. Remember this one? That's how we starting the meeting.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, you see Andy Pettitte come in and just probably put down his cowboy hat and puts it right on the table in front of them. It's like, how you doing? Started talking. They brought Matt Blake,
Aaron
Boone. They talked about the pitching, how they envision everything, what their vision for pitching is going to be. They talked no numbers because there's no need. What we got to talk about? There's a blank check in front of you. Listen, just ignore the blank check in the room. We don't got to talk about that. That's taken care of. Let's talk about everything else. Right? The organization, the pitching, top to bottom, what we're going to do. The next 5 years in Pinstripes, what that's going to be. The next 7 years in Pinstripes, what that's going to be. Mm-hmm. And we're going to show you our short-term, long-term goals and everything. A whole presentation was sent out to him. This is how you and your family is going to be, This is what's going to happen, you and your wife and all that stuff. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, shit must have been overwhelming. Like, whoa, what's this?
Probably had CC on the, FaceTime or
maybe. CC said
conference.
in his podcast, CC said that he wasn't in the meeting or whatever it is. Okay. But still,
yeah, still.
Yankees are on full court press right now.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I like to see that. I love to see that.
Yeah.
I love to see the fact that if the Yankees don't sign Cole, that it's not because they didn't try.
Right.
And this is kind of like that girl. This is like the high school sweetheart, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've been chasing after this girl forever. I'm not gonna cry. But you've been chasing after this girl forever, and then it's here. It's here. It's here. It's so close you can taste it. We ain't gonna let this shit go. Not for money. No way.
At all.
Not for money. What, the Angels?
No.
You gonna outbid us, Moreno? Okay. All right, let's see. Who got it? Who got deeper checkbooks right now? Let's see.
I don't think the Dodgers are gonna go more than 7.
Well, I don't. In terms of years,
Yeah.
I don't. Well, we'll see. To me, I think it's personally.
I think Anaheim will.
And I heard Texas snuck in there trying to talk too. You know, they got a new stadium. Texas Rangers.
All right.
Okay.
If the Texas Rangers outbid the Yankees, I think even if they tried, I think I'll be pissed.
They'd be like, all right, you're probably gonna end up trading them to us again.
Yeah,
A-Rod.
A la A-Rod.
Whatever. What we doing here? You really gonna jump in here again? Like, whatever.
The Yankees trade for Gerrit Cole for Luis Cessa.
Yes.
Texas Rangers.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know.
So that's funny. And then we have so that's it with Gerrit Cole, right? Like, there isn't anything else.
Well, we didn't really.
Well, we'll talk about
offer.
the quote unquote offer in legs and no legs,
Yeah.
and then we'll talk about I don't know if there's anything else with Gerrit Cole.
As of right now, there's nothing else with Gerrit Cole. Just that offer.
That it was a very nice meeting.
That was a very nice meeting.
That they were
They came out very impressed.
and that the I don't know if there was anything else.
I mean, you want to talk about the Peter Gammon thing?
All right.
We can talk about Peter Gammon.
So Peter Gammons comes out with a tweet, like, bad random, okay? Out of nowhere.
This
Like,
was yesterday. You want me to read it?
Go ahead.
This was yesterday.
Which one? Wait, no, hold on. Which one are you reading? Because there's 2 of them.
This one.
No, the one before that.
Okay. Let me see.
The one where he's quote tweeting.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have that one?
I'm going to get it right now. Yes, I got it right here. He was quote tweeting John Heyman.
Okay. What John Heyman's tweet was.
Here, Yankees, quote-unquote, total focus right now is on Gerrit Cole. Philly,
Yes.
Texas, Dodgers, Anaheim are other teams known to be in, but Yankees don't want to be denied. And Peter Gammon said...
Out of nowhere. Out of left field.
Nobody was expecting
Nobody was talking to the guy.
Peter Gammon says, John is right. They were not denied. Dodgers, Angels will soon learn.
Okay. First of all...
What the fuck is that?
Okay, listen. So I'm like, context... They were not denied, which as if like, okay, like, hello, is there a deal done? Like, what the? Okay. I thought that Eric Hubbs had a funny tweet where he said, I sure as hell hope that this is not like, that this is true and not like an old man tweet, because then we got to put him in some, if it is, we got to put him in some sort of home,
Right.
But if it's true, then we'll shower him with gold or whatever.
Yeah, but he didn't stop there.
No, he did not stop there because the very next day he then says,
Gerrit Cole will go. Excuse me. Gerrit Cole will go into New York for his age 29 season, and in 2018 averaged 102 pitches and 33 starts. Didn't get to 100 in a third of them. Got the strolls to the 7th 29 times. Did not go past 113 pitches until his high of 118 in Game 1 versus Tampa.
okay,
Peter, what's going on?
What's going on here? What's going on? Now he's speaking in absolutes. Gerrit Cole, did he say Cole or just Gerrit Cole?
Oh, he said Gerrit Cole.
Okay.
By name.
I'm thinking
not AJ Cole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he said Gerrit Cole is going to go into New York. So is he getting hacked? What's going on? Is this like some old man tweeting? Like what's happening here? So that Peter Gammon's, and I got excited for a bit. I'm like, oh shit. And then I'm like, you know what? Now it's too many of these tweets.
Right.
I'm going to put him on the back burner. And you should too. And the people that I'm listening to as far as this are
Ken
Rosenthal, Jack Curry, Jeff Passan.
Yeah, that's it for me. That's it for me. I don't even listen to John Heyman.
That's it. Yeah, John Heyman would tweet you something like, well, the Yankees are, we're this deep into it. The Yankees are interested in Gerrit Cole, and they had a great meeting. It's like, okay.
All right, John.
Okay, where's the news? Like, what are we doing here?
Listen, I'll only listen to John Heyman when
there's... I know what you're going to say.
Okay.
So go ahead, say it.
I'll only listen to John Heyman.
This is it.
When he says the name of the player.
Yep.
To the team that he went to.
That's it.
All lowercase.
Lowercase. Subtle tweet. Very subtle.
Subtle. Nothing.
Something like... It wouldn't even be a complete sentence. It'll say Cole to Yankees. That's it. It's not even a period.
That's it.
No
period.
It'll say
Nothing.
Cole to Yankees. That's it.
Yeah.
When you get that, that's when you listen.
That's
to
when I
John
listen to John Heyman.
like,
Everything else in
that's
between, no. Everything else in between, you listen to Ken Rosenthal, Jeff Passan, Jack Curry when it comes to the Yankees.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
in Jeff Passan and Ken Rosenthal, any other team or whatever. But when it comes to the Yankees, those three men are the guys you listen to.
Absolutely.
Not John Heyman or whoever, Simonetti.
Safe to say, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not calling out anybody. Listen, guys, I love the Yankees going after Cole. Go after Cole. Let's go. Let's get Cole. Put him in fucking pinstripes. Let's do it. Woo!
Let's go. But
the other person, right?
To Strauss.
So there's a 1A, 1B, right? The next guy is Strasburg, who's waiting in the wings, and he's kind of there like, I'm here too. I won the MVP in the World Series, baby.
Yeah, man. I'm a
What
champ.
we doing out here?
I'm a champ.
All right? I heard you came in the blank check. And then it's like, where's mine? He's like looking up, and it's like, oh no, Cole, like, no, Strasburg. They even messed up the name. And so, oh no, Strasburg. No, like, no, we love you, man. Listen, we do appreciate you, but I mean, real quick, before we start the meeting, I'm gonna show you everything. We're gonna show you, we do value you as a starter. We see you at the top of the rotation in pinstripes. We see that. But real quick, you'll keep it 100 with me, all right? And I can already see Cashman looking at him with his Darth Vader outfit on. Keep it a buck with me, B. And he looks at Boris real quick out of the corner of his eye, and then kind of cuts back. Are you signing back with Washington? Because if you're gonna come back with Washington, then I respect it. I ain't gotta like it, but I respect it. What you doing? Oh no, I'm here. I'm here. I'm willing to go. Wherever. It's like, okay, all right. It looks at Boris. Boris looks like mad nervous, like looking back and forth,
a little sweat.
Yeah, a little sweat, and then he does that Darth Vader shit where he's like puts his index finger and his thumb together, and he's like starts choking him a little bit, like, and he lets him go. He's like, oh, okay, all right, cool. I see you. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Talks about the organization, top to bottom, just kind of just like, talks to him. And I heard that Strasburg came out of that meeting like kind of like taken aback, like impressed. Like, whoa, what the hell? This shit got some levels to it. You know what I mean? So talk about. Some people are looking at it like, oh no, Strasburg is more as a. Oh, oops, my mic. I'm getting excited.
What's going on over here?
Yeah, sometimes the like people are talking about Strasburg as like a fallback option. I keep having this vision, Chris.
You want to talk about him?
Should I talk about? I don't want to talk about it, Chris.
I think you should talk about him, man.
I keep having this vision, Chris.
I think you should say it. You really had Twitter in a frenzy though, like when you put that.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about it.
I think you should talk about it.
I keep having this vision where the Yankees go straight Death Star,
Jugular.
like straight, like just shake the landscape of baseball to its freaking bones. Where they're like, whoa, like straight Meek Mills. He said, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished.
Yeah.
You right?
Yeah.
That's it. Right? Where they signed Gerrit Cole. You get the John Heyman tweet. And then like a couple of hours later, you're just seeing Yankees aggressively working on a deal with Strasburg. Like, whoa. Like it just escalates like real quick. And then before you know it, you see the next day, Heyman says, Strasburg to Yankees, real subtle, all lowercase, no period at the end. And you're looking at that, and then Yankees aggressively working on trade Hap, and also working on another trade to bring in, it is like, I'm looking at that. I don't know why. It's probably my imagination. Listen, that's probably not going to happen.
Joe, it has, what?
Okay.
On this level.
I just have 2009 vibes.
On this, it has happened before. And that's why the Yankees right now, how sad, listen, Everything is on the table.
But this is okay. Cole's going to be close to $300 million.
Yeah.
And then Strasburg's going to cost at least like a 500. 500. What am I saying?
What do you?
Another $200 million. So you're looking at close to $500 million in pitchers.
I mean,
but remember, we have Tanaka's a free agent next season.
Mm-hmm.
Paxton's a free agent next season.
If we don't trade Hap is a free agent.
Right. And then there's also, you got Severino there as well, who's signed through a long term. But there's a lot of openings.
There's a lot of question marks for next year. I don't see it out of the realm of possibility. I think it's I mean, we didn't even know.
Chris,
listen,
it's unlikely. But
I mean,
shit.
I wasn't on Twitter in 2009. So I don't know how they reacted, but
it was probably very savage.
Savage
reaction.
A lot of savagery. Maybe not as because there wasn't a Yankee universe.
No, but Twitter back then was a wild west.
Yeah, it was a wild west. But and the Yankee Nation wasn't as
deep in there.
as deep as it is right now. But I think when CC signed, then Burnett,
I just had these visions of like some crazy shit like that happening.
Is it a possibility? Yes. Does it have legs for both? I don't know.
No, I don't think. I'm gonna be honest. No, but shit, I don't know.
You know what? Until Strasburg doesn't sign, I'm not gonna say no. I think it's a possibility. Until I see a tweet or an MLB notification that says Strasburg to whatever team.
Yeah.
I think it's a possibility.
Or Bumgardner.
I think I'll be excited.
But I think it's gonna. If it is anything, it might just be something like that and Robbie Ray. The Yankees have been. There's another article that came out where the Yankees are interested in Robbie Ray, and we'll see if that has legs.
Yeah,
but
we'll see if that has legs. I mean, we've seen the numbers for Robbie Ray. 200 strikeouts. It's not bad. It's not bad. But it can't be Robbie Ray and Bumgardner.
That can't. No.
It has to be a Cole or Strauss.
Yeah, that's
in combination with Robbie Ray or Bum.
That's fine.
That's a lot better.
Okay. All right. So I'm for that. But all indications are that Strasburg is going back to Washington, and that they're very confident in that. So we'll see with that.
The Nationals are more. They're more confident in getting Strauss back and signing Strauss over Rendon. So I mean, let's see.
Yeah. So let's talk about the baseball winter meetings real quick, guys. And just to prep you, and Pinstripe Sean podcast will prep you for this. Okay, baseball winter meetings. There's going to be a lot of rumors starting tomorrow. Okay, you're going to hear a lot of rumors,
a lot of fake accounts,
first of all, look for the blue check mark, right? And then make sure that that's the person, right? That's number one when you're looking on Twitter.
Stop retweeting
just nonsense, right? Because there's a lot of people just looking for clout. I don't know why people do that.
Yeah.
The other thing is,
and John Boy doesn't have the blue check mark, so be careful with that as well.
Who, John Boy?
Yeah, he doesn't have because I seen somebody create a fake account.
Yeah, be careful with John Boy.
He's over there right now. So
be careful with people like posing to be John Boy or whatever it is. Just look at the followership, if anything. But another thing is, guys, all of the trades are hypothetical, right? Don't get too crazy. I think legs or no legs next week is going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Don't get too crazy on these hypothetical trades. Some of them will look better than others. Others that will make you question, like, whoa, what the hell are we doing here? Relax, okay? In cash we trust, right?
Always.
And we're going to see what happens there. So just prep you for that, and always listen to Jack Curry and the people that we spoke about earlier in the podcast about people that you should probably trust, right?
Right.
So keep that in mind. Don't get too crazy. Going to be in a million hypothetical trades out there. This person has interested in Fulanito and this, that, and the third.
This source, he's a security guard at the hotel where they're staying at, and he said, relax.
Yeah.
Jack Curry, Jeff Passan, Ken Rosenthal.
Correct. Of course, there's some other guys, and
sure.
Yeah. Sure. But always make sure that you just look at those guys, because those guys will kind of like say can confirm. Once you see can confirm from those guys, they're like, okay, now we talk.
Okay, Kenny. Okay.
Kenny. Okay. All right. But that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So baseball winter meetings is happening between here and Thursday. John Boy Media is going to be out there, so we're not out there, obviously, but I got to work. And Christian cannot travel, maybe another year. But you have John Boy and Jake are out there, so look out for them. And then they have their podcast. They're doing interviews. I know that they were already interviewing a person now, so look out for them and then follow them at John Boy Media. So make sure you guys do that. Mm-hmm. And so that's it for baseball winter meetings, right? Like, I mean, the last day of the baseball winter meeting. So it's really like 3 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday is the Rule 5 draft. You're gonna see some people get plucked from the organization. We'll talk about that as well. We'll see what happens there with that. But that'll be that's basically the baseball winter meetings. People right after that draft, it's very rare that teams stick around to do more stuff. Some teams do, but most people just fly up out of there for the baseball winter meeting. So that's what happens there. So you got anything else to say with the baseball winter meetings, Chris? Or
it's gonna be pandemonium.
Some shit can happen though.
It's gonna be pandemonium.
And the Yankees would love to sign Cole and announce him at the baseball winter meetings, similar to how they did when they traded for Giancarlo and they had him there.
That was crazy.
So that was insane. Giving him his number, the pinstripes in front of all of baseball to see. I'm sure that Cashman would love to do that shit.
And we just heard a snippet of him saying that, I would love to get things done.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this shit done yesterday,
Now, he said, he said yesterday. So
yesterday.
So he might try to make some noise right now in the winter meeting. So
So let's see with that. Let's see
MLB Network all day.
Yeah, and MLB Network, yes, all day. It's probably the best place to do it.
Right.
And Yankees have obviously one thing to take away. There hasn't been really too much to take away from the baseball from the Yankees hot stove. Mm-hmm. The one thing is that Hal Steinbrenner did say that Gardner checks all the boxes, and then you have other reports as well. I think John Heyman stated that the Yankees and Gardner are basically, they're just trying to find the middle ground right now.
Yeah, I got the tweet.
Oh, you got the tweet? Read the tweet.
Yankees made another offer. So they made an offer.
So this is official. They made an official offer to Gardner.
They made an offer to Brett Gardner. So the sides continue to talk. Gardy has made clear he prefers to return to them for a 13th season. They love him as well. And with Hicks sidelines to start the year, it's hard to imagine Gardner and the Yankees not working things out. And you did say on the chat that you want Gardy, but not at his price.
No, I don't want Gardy at his price because it's like I appreciate him and what he does in the locker room.
Because his numbers were career type numbers.
Yes,
so
and
he's gonna
juice
want
balls as well.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't want Gardy at his price. I get the negotiation part of it, but let's not go too crazy with the paying. Don't give him too,
The Yankees couldn't sign Cole because they gave Gardner.
He said, well, Cole. So what happened to the blank check, B? He said, well, you know what? Can we relax on that? All right, let's talk. He said, you know what? I'm just going to go talk to the Angels. It's not going to work. No, but wait. It's not going to work out. So that's not happening. So we're gonna see what happens with that with Gardy, but Gardy to the Yankees seems like a marriage is probably gonna happen.
And I want him back.
Yeah, I want him back too. I want him back.
So some Yankee fans don't, but I want Gardy.
And I want him back. It's fine. And I think that's it really for the news, right? The Yankees don't. There isn't anybody on record that the Yankees have met, even though Cashman said I did meet with Strasburg, Cole, and then he kind of sprinkled in and some others. I don't know what that means. What the hell does that mean?
Yeah.
What's going on with Betances? Can I get some Betances news?
That's probably one of them. Probably Rendon, maybe just for shits and giggles.
Come on, relax.
Just for shits and giggles.
Well, he is Boris' agent.
Yeah, he is a Boris agent. Maybe he talked.
Boris is his agent. I mean,
maybe he talked to Cleveland.
Listen,
maybe
we're not gonna talk about that.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say
Death
names.
Star moves.
I didn't say names. I'm just saying maybe he spoke to Cleveland. Maybe he spoke to Arizona with Robbie Ray. Maybe that has legs.
Well,
let's see.
And speaking of legs, it's time for legs. Legs or no legs. Do you have legs like Deadpool? Those little baby Deadpool legs? Or is it just regular legs?
That was an amazing visual, though.
Yeah.
It was an amazing visual.
It was crazy. It was so weird. He's like, look at my legs. I said, there's nobody else that can play Deadpool except for Ryan Reynolds.
Maybe one day we'll have a podcast where we talk about
with Ryan Reynolds
characters.
Yeah, we'll have a podcast with Ryan Reynolds talking to him about who.
No, I mean characters that you can't see play, or actors that can't. Like, for example, what I'm trying to say is Iron Man. You can't see Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
or anybody else play.
Yeah, even though somebody
Iron
said
Man.
Tom Cruise was supposed to.
Excuse me. Oh yeah, he was supposed to. Like
Yeah.
that was like the rumor.
Yeah, it's not. But
But I can't see anybody else play Iron Man. Similar to I can't see anybody else
No.
play Deadpool.
So what do we have out there for legs and no legs this week, Chris?
So you want to talk about the contract?
Let's talk about the contract first.
All right. So Bob Clappish,
Bob, right?
clap on, clap off. He tweeted this earlier this afternoon. I'm told the Yankees have a 7-year, $245 million offer on the table.
Wow.
Gerrit Cole.
Okay.
And he said, will be a record-setting contract for a pitcher surpassing Greinke's $34.4 million AAV. Question is whether Dodgers or Angels will go 8 to 9 or even 10 years.
Okay. All right. So that was interesting.
And then Mark Feinstein.
Mark Feinstein then says.
Mark Feinstein, 4 hours later, says, I'm told by a source that no official offer has been made by the Yankees to Cole. That doesn't mean they aren't prepping the 7-year, $245 offer being reported by Bob Clapp.
Bob Clap. Clap that fool! And him! Kidnap that fool! Get him!
That's his theme song. Which will be both a record for total money and AAV for a free agent pitcher.
Well, what I'll say is this. I think it has legs because I don't know if the number is the exact amount and the years and everything. Probably the years. But I think somebody told him within the Yankee organization, this is probably what it would be, like around. I don't think it's an exact contract offer. I think the Yankees are making an offer, and they're still putting it together for him, wrapping it up in a bow and saying, here, this is what it is. Even though this is all, the Yankees are saying, obviously, they probably made it clear in that meeting with the blank check visual, we can go wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
You want to do this, we do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
when I first read the tweet, I was like, yeah, this is probably like
probably around
introductory offer.
People are going crazy saying, oh my God, forget it. He's going to the Angels. I'm like, bruh. Like, first of all, this is an initial hypothetical offer, right? There's nothing wrong with starting at the top. Listen, this is 7 years, $245. Okay, this is not like chump change. People are saying, "Oh, the Yankees are cheaping out." How is he cheaping out? How are they cheaping out? I don't understand that. They just with that initial offer, Chris, they would make him the highest paid pitcher in average annual value and years.
Yep.
Right? Total amount of contract in the history of baseball
ever.
And that's right in front of you, like right away. Let's go.
All right, so this is where we are.
So imagine the way you look at it. Imagine you playing poker, right? And in the first, when the guy if you ever played poker, Texas Hold'em, you'll have the 3 cards that'll come out. The dealer will bring out. You have your hand. If you see the guy that's right next to you, and Cole is the pot, right? You see the guy that's right in front of you. I'm sorry, Cole will be like the hand or whatever it is. The guy that you're facing already puts in half of his fucking of the money that he has, his chips. It's like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we playing.
Yeah.
We playing. You put it, yeah?
Yeah.
It's like, you're looking at him like, the fuck does this guy got?
A word?
If he's starting already, like we didn't even see the next 2. And he already knows what you got. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I got a blank check, bitch. That's what I got.
Yeah.
I got a blank check.
Facts.
Let's go. He's like, okay, you know what? Angels are like, I'll call your bluff. I'll call. Same amount comes in. You flip over the card. Yankees call. Dodgers, everybody. Okay, we still in this? Mm-hmm. Oh, we still in this? Oh, you doing it? All right. Here comes what's the final card, Jeff? The river? Is the river? Turn it over. Everybody's looking at each other like, what we gonna do? And the Yankees are like, I'm here. Well, what you doing?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, you see the Angels kind of throw a little bit of chips here, and look at them like sideways, like yeah. And you see the Dodgers like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm out. You know what I'm saying? See the Yankees like, that's what you putting in? That's what you putting in. You know what? I'm not playing these games. All in. And he's just like, whoa, what we doing? Like, all right. Then he's like, yo, all right, so you know what? I guess I'll match. All in. Flip over the cards. Cole the Yankees. Simple as that. That's what it is. That's all the cards say. Cole to the Yankees. Let's go. Got a flush, baby. I got a pair. The Angels are like, I got a pair of twos. Fuck you bidding with me for, B? Get the fuck out of here.
Trout and Shohei. Yeah, we got a pair of twos.
Trout and Shohei with the two cards. It's like, that's the pair. Trout and Shohei Ohtani is like, I got a pair, and Yankees got a, bro, I got a royal flush, B. The full house. I got the whole shit. Let's go. What we doing?
Facts.
It's like, oh, okay. All right, well, nice knowing you.
We tried.
Wait, you know what? You guys are overpaid, and you know what? This is bad. It's like, oh yeah, sure. I'm just taking the whole pot. Yeah, sure, buddy. Okay. You know what? I'm cashing out. Or where you going? I'm going to the next table. Next table? What's the next table? Oh, that's where Strasburg is at. Let's go. Hey, we playing over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go. Bring them on, boy.
No game.
Let's go.
Bring the truck around.
Let's go. That was funny.
That was really cool.
So let me see what else we got. So I think that has legs. What do you think? Has legs?
I think Cole Strauss got legs. No, I think I got legs.
All right. Well, what's the other one?
That's it.
That's it. That's the only one out there, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, was there a trade that they were talking about for the Robbie Ray thing? What do you think? You think that's got legs?
I think the Yankees have interest. I think the Yankees have interest, but I think they're gonna wait out because I don't think they're gonna hop on a trade before anything happens with Cole, Strauss, Bum. I think they have interest in Bum too.
I think they want to see. You'll see the Yankees start moving quickly in certain areas. You'll see what their off-season plans are. Mm-hmm. If Cole signs, I think Cashman's gonna be, he's gonna look around.
Taste for blood.
No, he's gonna be looking around and he's gonna be like, you know what? That's it. I could already imagine Cashman just walking into a meeting and just saying,
I think once Cole signs.
What? Once Cole signs what?
He's gonna have taste for blood. And I think a lot of shit gonna be coming like is boom, boom. Like the news is gonna be rapid. Just coming out once Cole signs. That's their focus right now. And I'm pretty sure Cashman has other people working, spider webs here and there.
I think it's gonna be like this. He's gonna walk into the Yankee meeting and be like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That's what's gonna happen, guys. They're gonna start you're gonna see all of the freaking SWAT teams just going into the top free agents and the trade teams, just making a whole bunch of trades. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
Now you know that there's a part in the Scarface movie with when Tony Montana he starts working with the guy. And then it's like, push it to the limit. Yeah. He's going in and out the bank, mad money and shit. That's going to be Cashman, like
let's go.
With Cole and everybody else and shit like that. It's going to be a montage of his happiness and money.
Yeah.
And wins.
First you get the money, guy. Well, it's the second straight podcast I'm saying this. Yeah. First you get the money. After you get the money, then you get the bow. After you get the bow, that's when you get the win.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's it.
So, that's some good shit, man. Robbie Ray, I think, and I think that Robbie Ray probably has legs because it's already been so long that they've had interest in him, and maybe the new pitching coach sees, I could do this with this guy. He struck out a whole bunch of people. I could just fix this and boom, unlock him, kind of similar to like a Corbin kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So maybe they'll see that, and then once again, the Diamondbacks are looking like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like everybody keeps taking their players and doing great things with them.
See, but that's why I think they have interest in Robbie Ray because, like I told you, we could talk about the numbers.
How many people he struck out last year? I think you told me like
230. I'm telling you right now. And of course, the app closes. No, I'm gonna get it right now.
But just his whip was a little high. I think you said it was 1.3 or 1.4. That's pretty high. That's a lot of people on base.
Yeah, so his line last year, 33 games started, 12-8, 4.34 ERA, 174 innings pitched, 235 strikeouts, 1.34 whip.
What was how many innings?
174, and he has 235 strikeouts.
He probably throws a lot of pitches.
Those are a lot of pitches.
And
But I think that's
for 33 he made 33 starts and only pitched 170 something innings. That kind of tells you he's a little short in games.
Yeah.
Right? But he's got some strikeout stuff.
He's 28.
But maybe if you unlock his stuff, maybe he can get. But he'll be like at the end of the rotation, really, if you freaking trade for him, which would be great. A 4 or 5.
And I think he's a lefty.
He is a lefty, which will kind of make you think, the Yankees, if they sign Cole, or when they sign Cole, they'll be pretty righty heavy in the rotation.
I think Robbie Ray without the beard and Matt Blake backing him up.
They look the same. They're like brothers. And
Yeah.
shit. It's like,
think-
hey, they come up to Ray like, hey Ray, hey Blake, can you help me out with this? And he's like, oh no, I'm Robbie Ray. Like, okay, well, yo Ray, man, nice start, man. I'm Matt Blake. It's like, fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah, the same person.
Can you grow a mustache, B? Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
The same person. Nah, I think,
Same guy.
But I think Robbie Ray, even with 235 strikeouts last year, I think he still has untapped potential. He's still young, relatively young. He's younger than Cole.
Yeah, we'll see.
From the left side. So if the Yankees are pursuing him, that's because the analytics team and Matt Blake see something.
Right.
So that's the only thing. And so let's see.
Well, we'll see. Maybe we'll get guys. If we do, we'll end up doing like an extra podcast a week if we get some voicemails and stuff like that, where we'll just only talk about voicemail stuff during the off season. But you would need to leave voicemails. We're still waiting on some voice messages and stuff like that. And once I get the sound mixer, then we're able to do a whole bunch of shit. Jeffrey's dying to be able to play a whole bunch of sounds and all that shit. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. he's playing it in the background. I don't even know if you guys hear it or not. But we're excited for this for these winter meetings. Like I haven't been in a very long time. I'm sure you are, Chris. I'm sure Jeff is, and all the Yankee fans.
It's been a while since the off season been fun for the Yankees.
Exactly. But yeah, follow me at Joe's McFly. Follow Chris
McFly 28 on Twitter.
Follow Jeff at Young God Jip. And this guy just is putting a whole the laughing. And then, of course, follow the Pinstripe Show on podcast. If you haven't already, if you listened this long, guys, make sure you do subscribe to the podcast and leave us a 5-star review, as it does help. And we're going to continue growing the podcast from here on out, man.
Right.
Excited for this, Chris?
Excited.
All right, so another great episode. Let's go. Let's go. Chócala ahí, papá. But like I always say, guys, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on and stay pinstripe strong. Let's go, Yankees. Tell them, Noah.